One of these people is the Mole, a traitor planted by us to sabotage everyone's money-winning efforts. So who could that traitor be?
Okay, buddy, going.
Last week, Mel and Brooke failed to guide Michael through the maze.
You're coming up to a left-hander. Down you go.
And it lost them $10,000.
Bad luck.
Then Shane and Angela wrongly guessed which clothes belonged to which people.
I know, take off this dress, it's one.
I personally think this is Emily's.
And not my pants.
And they lost the team another $5,000. Was it incompetence or was it deliberate?
They can think whatever they like.
Everyone has their suspicions about who the traitor is, but whoever is furthest from the truth is sent home.
John, the plumber, was eliminated because he scored least in the computer questionnaire. To stay in the game and possibly win all the money that the group has earned, a contestant must find out only one thing. Who is the mole?
It is early morning in Victoria's Yarra Valley wine country. It's day 6 and the group has so far won fewer than half their assignments. Are they perhaps failing to work as a team? Or is the traitor amongst them simply being very successful?
Hello there. Morning. Choose from among yourselves 2 people who are good at reading maps.
Yes, actually, that's
Yeah, look. All right.
Mel and Michael?
Yep.
You're coming with me. For the rest of you, divide yourself into 2 groups of 3. We'll be seeing you soon.
They've chosen Michael Laffey, a builder who used to play AFL for Richmond, and Mel Grantoko, a warehouse supervisor from New South Wales. Mel and Michael are being taken hostage. They'll be left in a wine cellar with little idea where they are, and it will be up to everyone else to find them.
I think we're going to have to find them.
No, yeah, they'll be dumped off. They've got to find us, probably. Don't know.
Who knows? Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Shane is right in his guess. Their assignment will be to find Mel and Michael. But there's a twist. This is a game of the blind leading the blind because the searchers will have no idea where they are when the search actually begins. The cellar Mel and Michael will be locked in is at the Iton Winery between Lilydale and Healesville.
Doorway. Just got to watch yourself. Yeah, that's the way. Stop there. You'll be locked in this room. In the room, you'll find a radio and a map. Your teammates have 1 hour to find you for $10,000. You can't leave the room.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay.
The cellar door is locked with 2 padlocks, which need 2 different keys to open them. The only things Mel and Michael have to help the others find them are a 2-way radio, whatever they can see through the window, and a map. But even the map is not what it seems. There's only one marking on it, a cross to mark where they are, but the map itself is upside down and will confuse anyone who hasn't realised it.
Hello, anybody out there?
The others have been driven in circles for an hour. There are 2 teams, each with 3 people. Searching for Michael and Mel by car are Hal Pritchard, a shop owner from New South Wales, Emily Fitzsimmons, a 19-year-old student, and Angela Linforth, a 31-year-old beauty therapist.
Okay. Message. Oh, and a little key.
A little key. Two of your teammates are locked in a room. You have 1 hour to find them and let them out.
Oh.
Okay.
That's it?
I presume
That's
should we try turning this
Someone will
thing
be
on?
giving you
Yep.
directions on that.
Yep.
Definitely.
Don't change the channel, all right?
These 3 have been taken to a war memorial. They're 20 kilometres from Mel and Michael.
I just want to see if I can find a spot where we might be a bit higher or something.
The other team of searchers also has no idea where they are.
It's a helicopter. Or a plane.
I bloody hate flying. Hold on, Brooke.
Oh boy. Righto, folks. Feel free to take your blindfolds off now.
In the helicopter are Brooke Marshall, a bar manager from East Bentley in Victoria, Shane Jolly, a 27-year-old advertising executive, and Fiona White-Hartig, a care worker from WA. No one knows where anyone else is, and the only way they can find out is by good communication.
If you want to talk
They have 1 hour.
okay, you need to push this red button. You just tell me to go left, right, straight ahead, wherever you want.
Guys, we're up in the air in a helicopter.
You're in a helicopter?
That's correct.
Major highway? Or northeast? Would you say we were northeast?
The upside-down map tells Michael and Mel where they are, but they have no idea where the helicopter is, or the car.
Highway line.
It's lucky, very lucky, that Michael comes from Melbourne and he knows the country like the back of his hand.
This is upside down, this map. Yep, I know where we are. You can take that for a second.
Listen clearly, we are northeast
On a major highway.
We're off the highway that goes to Hillsville.
We're off the highway that goes to
Hillsview.
Mel and Michael have correctly identified that they're off the main road between Lilydale and Healesville. It should be a breeze to find them, but someone, somewhere, is doing whatever he or she can to make things difficult.
Hal, do you know where you are?
I'm on the top of an observation tower. We are actually 8 miles from Lilydale.
It's here.
Brooke, are you there?
Michael, we're heading over to where Hal is. Well, where we suspect he is.
The radios work by line of sight, so Hal's radio will only ever hear Mel and Michael, as long as Hal is on top of the tower.
If we know that they're on the highway on the way to Hillsdale, or whatever it is, shouldn't we start heading there and asking people?
It's just this is a good viewpoint.
But we've got to get going.
Dale, as quickly as you can.
And I'll guide you from there.
Sounds good. On our way.
After 20 minutes up the tower, Hal, Emily and Angela now get going. They're heading for Lilydale, or they think they are.
I saw something, but I don't know if it was a bird or a chopper. Are you sure we're on the right way?
Yeah, the sun's on the opposite.
So isn't it back that way?
See, I think
I'm sure we're the other way.
Stop here, stop here, stop here,
Yeah.
stop here.
Yeah.
Maybe a second, guys. You keep that.
Do you want us to follow that road?
Hal, Emily and Angela are completely lost. They don't know where they are, and they don't know for sure where they're going.
Brooke, can you hear me?
What's worse, they can't contact the helicopter.
Okay, guys, we're in the middle.
Yes.
It's probably easiest if we turn around.
Yeah.
We go to the end, the T-junction, turn left. Keep going till you get to roundabout, turn left, and it'll take us into Warradale.
Yeah.
And then from there you can get to Lilydale.
Hal, Emily and Angela are turning around and going back the way they came. The helicopter is on its way to the winery, and Brooke can no longer hear the car.
No, we haven't copied Hal for ages.
They have 18 minutes to go, and the helicopter is at last closing in on Michael and Mel.
There must be a heap of vineyards along that main highway.
We seem to be in a vineyardy kind of area.
Tin roofs, high-pitched tin roofs. A couple of chimneys and possibly a few vats and things like that on the roof as well. Two tin roof places down here. I don't know whether or not that's going to go by, but...
Really high pointy roof. I reckon that might be it.
Okay.
We should go down and see if they can hear it. Guys, we reckon we might have spotted you. We're just going to have a bit of a circle around.
Please do.
We reckon we've got you.
Don't talk, don't talk.
Let's have a listen out.
Can hear her.
We can hear you, Brooke.
Radio, fellas, we love ya.
There's two sheds.
There they are. There they are. We can see you.
A blue and white helicopter.
Blue and white. We can see you.
Two wooden doors.
There's two wooden doors directly.
Double doors.
Double doors, Brooke.
Hold on to your horse. horses. We're about 2 minutes.
We've got plenty of time, rookie. Take it.
13 minutes.
13 minutes we've got.
The helicopters found Mel and Michael with plenty of time to spare.
We've got 10,000 big ones.
Dollar signs.
But Hal and the team in the car are still lost. Very lost.
How do you get to Lilydale from here? She's pointing in the wrong direction. You heard of a place called Hillsview? You haven't. No.
Someone, somewhere, is trying to stop them all winning $10,000. To win $10,000, Hal, Emily and Angela have 12 minutes to reach Mel and Michael. All they've been told is that Mel and Michael are trapped in a wine cellar.
We do not have much time.
Just look out for a sign that says Hillsview anyway.
Yeah, it's strange that no one's heard of it. Let's say on the highway heading towards Hillsview. See if you can get in contact with them now.
Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Hal, can you hear us?
The others have already found Mel and Michael, but they only have a key to one of the padlocks.
Hello?
Hey? Padlock, guys. Is there 2 padlocks?
Hal, Emily and Angela have the key to the other padlock, but they don't know where they're going and they're out of radio range.
Maybe he didn't say Hillsview. Maybe he said Hills in View. Oh, View of Hills or something.
9 minutes.
Send the helicopter back up. You need to go back up.
The radios work by line of sight, and it's only with the helicopter in the air that they'll have any chance of contacting the car. They have 9 minutes.
Hillsville.
Hillsville!
It's Hillsville.
Hillsville. Hey, listen, if you were from Melbourne, you'd know that.
Are you there, Hal? I can hear you.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Hal, can you see the helicopter at all?
I found you. Can see you.
yes. We might just make this.
They've got no idea.
There's $10,000 at stake and just seconds to go.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5
seconds, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, guys.
The hour's up.
All over. Red Rover.
Hal, it's all over.
Are you sure?
Copy that.
Come on out, gentlemen. $10,000 down the drain. Bad luck.
They'd missed out on the $10,000 by just a few minutes. Was it the team in the car who let them down? Or was it everyone else who lost track of the car and never gave them proper directions?
Unsuccessful. I think your friends would like a word with you. Come this way.
Howdy. Howdy. Huh?
Missed it by that much?
Where were you?
We stood on the top of the tower, like, trying to figure where you guys were and where we were for about 20 minutes.
We heard, well, you were 8k out of Lilydale or whatever.
8 miles. That's
Yeah.
as crow flies. It's a little...
Well, we didn't know that. And Mike said, get to Lilydale and then I'll direct you from there. So we thought, cool, we'll pick you up at Lilydale.
When I said we'll see you head northeast out of Lilydale, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
10 grand.
Gone.
Down the Googler.
Was it?
Down the Googler.
So what did go wrong, and who, if anyone, was sabotaging the assignment? Who is the traitor? Every day they all record their private thoughts on a confession cam.
Hal and his gang, they were heading back towards Melbourne for some reason.
So isn't it back that way?
See, I think
I'm
it's...
sure the other way.
Hal took all the directions from people that he stopped and asked.
So, guys, we're in the middle.
Yes.
It's probably easiest if we turn around.
Yeah.
Went the longest way possible, you know, when he knew that we were northeast towards Hillsville.
I find it just so difficult that Hal could have stuffed up so much. He realised he was about 40 minutes north-northeast, all this kind of stuff, and yet he couldn't get to Lilydale when he said he was only 8 miles out of it.
Another thing, Brooke was the one that had the walkie-talkie, and so she very well could have, you know, been ignoring our messages or, you know, even switched the thing off for a while. We were lost if we did not have that helicopter lead us. Brooke, can you hear me? Could have Brooke, who was doing the speaking and the controlling, have turned that off. It is suspicious. I think everybody is suspicious of quite a few people.
I thought Michael done an outstanding job, and I take my hat off to him.
This is upside down, this map.
Once we knew that map was upside down, we were on a roll, and we thought, well, we can win this.
We got 10,000 big ones.
But that was not to be, unfortunately. So another $10,000 went begging. That's just the way it is.
Out of a possible $65,000 they could have won so far, they've won just $25,000. But the day isn't over yet.
Choose from among yourselves 2 people who are competitive.
Aaron,
Yeah, all right. No, I'll go for that. That's me.
You're competitive?
Yeah.
You're competitive, Mel.
I'll go.
Me and
Mel.
Roy.
Hello, Mel.
Helen Mel.
Come with me.
Mel. Good luck, guys.
See you guys.
You're up there.
So competitive.
I hope it's not a boxing race.
Hal and Mel will spend the afternoon watching their teammates without their teammates knowing it. Everyone else will think that they've been given the day off.
Your 2 friends are offered an assignment. For the rest of you, we have an afternoon of fun.
Sounds good.
We have 3 sports for you to play. Fencing, croquet and canoeing. Iton Wineries have kindly offered to give you a magnificent dinner, but we have one small problem. They're a little short on waiting staff.
Oh, no.
The loser of the chosen sport serves the winner, who enjoys a wonderful dinner. Good luck.
Thank you.
This one's purely for pride.
We've got none of that.
We better win. We better win.
Choose which one you'd like to be involved in.
I'll go canoeing.
I've always wanted to fence. I'll give it a go.
Fencing?
I'll probably go croquet. I've done that before.
Okay.
Swing.
Fiona will be playing croquet against Angela.
Don't lift your head.
Brooke will be fencing against Emily. And Shane will be competing against Michael in a canoeing race. Far from being simply an afternoon of fun, the outcome of the sports could win them $5,000. Without any of the competitors knowing it, all 3 sports are being televised live. And it's Mel and Hal who'll be sitting back and watching them.
Here we have 3 sporting events. A fencing match, Brooke versus Emily. Canoeing, Michael versus Shane. And closest to me, croquet, Angela versus Fiona. Your assignment for $5,000 is to place 2 correct bets on the outcome out of the 3 different sporting events. Pick 2 winners out of 3. That's simple.
That's simple.
Shall we start with fencing? Who do you think will get up in the fencing?
Got to go with Brooke, don't we? Got longer reach.
Brooke in the fencing.
Brooke in the fencing.
Take Brooke.
Canoeing, Michael versus Shane.
Looks a bit scary.
The builder.
The builder.
Michael. Croquet, the sportings.
That's the toughest, this one.
That's a tough one.